Hi, this is Lisa Guthrie. You're looking at a mess. I have to carry a lot of stuff with me. I can't leave anything open. I'm at 105-98133, and the manager has let people in the apartment smell. I can actually recognize smells, and there's a retarded hooker that hangs out in the wall. I can smell her and tell you it's Stephanie that's behind the wall. And I had to actually tape my outlets, because the stench comes in. This is a janitor's room behind. So yeah, the black guy with bulging eyes. And black Nazis and the Bloods have been threatening for 13 years. And they're all devil worshippers. And it also, well, I complained about a meth lab. There's nobody else in this apartment. There's no relationship with them. But they'll do anything to get people's checks to the point of blackmailing them, footage of them, and kidnapping. And every day I'm threatened. And stinky bum on the wall making threats. One of the retarded black Nazis, he's got reddish cast to his hair. I think it was he. He's tried to play marriage. They like to play husband. What do they mean by that? The black Nazis and the other retards in the Bloods, including the white and the others, they like to play marriage. What it means is somebody who will rape you and take any check you have, any food stamps. And so the retarded, they can force people into marriage. Now, I am saying that I've seen a lot of that within the black Nazis. They have tried to rape white people and others and try to induct and sort of have like a, quote, fake family bond. But it's not just black people, like the retarded hookers and the others here. What they also like to do is pretend that you're their family. So basically, they're very desperate to steal anything that has anything to do with identity. Simple as your writings or prescriptions might have the key to them finding a pharmacist. You might be held captive. Find a pharmacist to actually pretend that you're thriving. Maybe you're dead. Maybe you're in a hospital bed giving up your kidney illegally. Identity aid to these bums is what they want. Now, this is the data that I've mostly had harassment and threats. So the Blood, it's quite a large organization. It's not like, oh, here's 15 Bloods down the street. It's called, well, you might live in a Bloods area and everybody you see connected with the Bloods because they're trying to be in a large, group of people, and they're trying to increase more people becoming Blood. So one of the retarded here, and I'll call it retarded because that's what the gang members are. They're mostly retarded people. And they are people who aren't very bright. And you can tell how retarded this black Nazi is. And he keeps threatening me with, a couple of them do. And it's because they're desperate to control. And they think playing husband, it's sort of like they think of this 100-year-old, 200-year-old go back sort of law where husbands had control of. See, they're absolutely retarded. They'll also use, like, they'll go to other countries and think it's legal and they can get away with it. It's not. Now, like a couple of them today, they were talking about gang bang and raping, and they've been telling me I'm going to wake up captive, wake up raped. And one of the bums AIDS and HIV, and I certainly wouldn't want him either way. I'm not attracted to him. I have to be. I don't care what he looks like or what he wants. It's not up to him. It's not a world where we just have males dominating females. It doesn't matter to me. He needs to just leave people alone. He's obviously not attractive, and so he's forcing himself on someone who doesn't want him. And sort of reddish black to his beard, and he's an ugly little man, about 5'9". I call him Chucky. And you know, I these bums, but you know, when they're threatening me, yell back or something. Man, nobody wants him. Snub nose, thoroughly active, and nobody would risk a person in a low-income building with anyway. There's, and especially with his personality, there's just nothing there to want at all. Now, that has nothing to do with him just being black. It has to do with the fact that America's a bunch of zombies. And, you know, I'm surrounded by zombie, Satanist, cannibal, bloods, and other gang members. I'm clearing my throat. Sorry, I was trying to experiment with some coffee earlier. So, yeah, the threats tend to get a little quieter when I turn on the broadcast. I've got to make a phone call. So these bums go back and forth with threats such as rape, dismemberment. Evening, they were so psychotic. They had already been killed and cut up. And now that leads me to a statement about gangs. They like to pursue crimes as if it all is Zokolode. So I'm going to make the call to make start the broadcast again, including audio of while I try to take a shower and what the bums in the walls that smell so badly say. It tells about how all the bloods like to spread fluids around. It's not just that they want to make you sick or defile you. You know, if you think about it, they are the defiled ones. So even if they rape someone, they are the scum. Oh, by the way, one of the whores is threatening me with an attorney, and earlier they were threatening rape and a congressman. So I don't know your country, but in the U.S., congressmen dabble in rapes. It would be quite illegal. Well, anyway, I've got to make that call. Thank you.